review about adding and subtracting integers using the number line. Again, if it's positive, we have to move going to the right. If it's negative, we have to move going to the left. For example, negative 5 plus 6. Again, saan tayo magsisimula? Sa negative 5. And since it's positive 6, we have to move 6 places going to the right. And we ended on positive 1. So therefore, the answer is positive 1. So another example is 4 minus 7. So again, using the number line, so saan tayo magsisimula? Sa positive 4. Since it's negative, so we have to move 7 places, 7 times going to the left because it's negative. And we ended on negative 3. So the answer is negative 3. Okay? However, hindi sa lahat ng oras na magagamit natin yung number line. Kasi merong integers na malaki. So if we deal with big numbers, we need to study the rules of addition of integers. Okay? So the first rule here is when the two integers have the same sign. So they have like sign. So if two integers are all positive or all negative, so they are the same sign, what will happen? We will add the two integers and copy the common sign. So just keep. So if all positive, then the result is positive. If the two integers are all negative, the result, just copy or keep the common sign negative. Okay? So again, if same sign, just add and keep the common sign. Next rule we have when two integers have different sign or unlike sign. So if ang isa ay positive, ang isa ay negative, or ang isa ay negative, yung ikalawa ay positive. So magkaiba yung sign. So what will happen if they have different sign? So we will subtract. And after we subtract, we will keep the sign of the bigger number. So anong number na may pinakamalaki na absolute value, yun ang kukunin na sign. So if siya ang yung malaki or mas bigger number, anong sign niya, negative or positive, yun ang susundin. So just like for example, 3 plus 4. So as you can see, they have the same sign, all positive. So what will happen? We will add the two integers and keep the common sign. So anong common sign nila? Positive. So that's the answer. How about this one? Negative 4 plus 4. Again, they have different sign. Ang isa ay negative, ang isa ay positive. So we will apply the second rule. So subtract the two integers and keep the sign of the bigger number. So as you can see, 6 ang may malaki or mas malaking number. So anong sign ni 6? Is negative. So just copy negative. So the answer is negative 2. Okay? So next example, negative 3 plus negative 4. So negative 3 and negative 4 have the same sign. They are all negative. So therefore, we will add. Then, we have to keep the common sign. Anong sign nila na common? Negative. So we will copy. Negative 7. 6 plus negative 4. So again, hindi sila magkatulad ng sign. So different sign, again, subtract. So when we subtract, the answer is 2. So next is we have to keep the sign of the bigger number. Anong number ang pinakamalaki? 6. Ano ang sign sa pinakamalaking number? Positive. So therefore, the answer is positive 2. Okay, is that clear? Pinakamalaking number. Okay, so let's do more examples on adding integers. Okay, so number 1, we have positive 3 plus negative 5. Again, they have different sign. Ang isa ay positive, ang isa ay negative. So therefore, we need to subtract. And then, copy the sign of the bigger number. So that is negative. So number 2, negative 7 plus 10. Again, different sign. so we will subtract. And then the bigger number is 10, and that is positive, so we will follow the bigger number, the positive 3. Negative 3 plus negative 2. As you can see, so look at their sign. They are all negative. So they have the same sign. If it's the same sign, then we will add. So the answer is 5. Then what will happen to the sign? We have to keep the common sign. So they are all negative. So we will follow negative. Okay. Let's proceed to subtraction of integers. So we also have rules to follow. So we have keep the first integer and then change the operation from subtraction to addition, and then change the sign of the subtrahend. If positive, it will become negative. If negative, it will become positive. So the operation will become adding integers, and we will follow the rules in adding integers. So 8 plus negative 11, they have different signs, so we have to subtract and copy the sign of the bigger number. So that's the answer, negative 3. Okay, so let's proceed to the next example. So first, keep the first integer, negative 12. Then change the operation from subtraction to addition, and then change the sign of the subtrahend from negative to positive. So it will become addition, negative 12 plus 16. So again, different signs, so we have to subtract and copy the sign of the bigger number. So positive 4. Next example, keep 10, then change the operation plus, and then change the sign of the subtrahend. It will become positive. So the result is 10 plus 6. So they have the same sign. So just simply add, then copy the common sign. So it's positive 16. So next example. So we have negative 14. Just keep. Okay. Then change the operation plus. Then positive 8. It will become negative 8. That's the subtrahend. So what will happen next? So negative 14 plus negative 8. So they have the same sign. They are all negative. So add, then copy the common sign, negative. Okay, so let's have more examples on subtracting integers. So applying the rules of the integers. So 3 minus negative 5. Just keep 3, then change the operation to plus, then change the sign of the subtrahend, negative, to become positive. So proceed to addition of integers. So that's the answer. Negative 7 minus 10, just keep negative 7. Proceed to addition. Then change the sign of the subtrahend. So they have the same sign, so add, then copy the common sign. That's the rule of adding integers. So we have the next example, negative 40 minus 20. Keep negative 40, then proceed to addition. Change the sign from positive to negative 20. Then they have the same sign, so simply add, and then copy the common sign, negative. Okay. Next example, we have 15 minus 9. So first, we have to keep 15. Then from minus to plus. Then from positive 9 to negative 9. So since they have different signs, so we have to subtract. So the answer is 6. Since positive 15 is the bigger number, so we will copy the sign of the bigger number. So the answer is positive 6. Okay, so finally, we are now in multiplication and division of integers. But before we study the rules in multiplying and dividing integers, let's first familiarize the symbols. Okay, kasi sometimes students are confused or they get confused of the symbol. So, okay, so the first symbol is parenthesis. So kapag yung integers may parenthesis, the operation is multiplication. Okay, 2 times 4. So kapag merong multiplication symbol, that's x. So obviously that's multiplication. Kapag merong dot operator, bullet operator, it's like period, it's also a multiplication operation. Okay, so these are the symbols for multiplication. So for division, first we have the fraction bar. Okay, so it looks like fraction. Okay, so kapag ito yung nakikita niyo, operation is division. And the one that we usually use, this one, the division symbol. So again, you have to keep in mind these symbols so that you will not be confused next time. So let's try to do and study the rules in multiplying and dividing integers. Okay, so the first rule is when the two integers have the same sign, the result will always be positive. So, positive times positive equals positive. Negative times negative equals positive. See? So, all positive result. In dividing integers, the same rule in multiplication. So, positive divided by positive, the result is positive. Negative divided by negative, the result is positive. See? So, always remember, same sign, the result will always be positive. The second rule is when the two integers have different sign, so the result will always be negative. So, when we multiply and we divide the integers with different sign, the result will always be negative. For example, positive times negative, the result is negative. Negative times positive, the result is negative. For division, positive divided by negative, the result is negative. Negative divided by positive, the result is also negative. Remember the rules in multiplying and dividing integers, same sign, the result is positive, different sign, the result is negative. So let's do the operation of multiplication of integers. So first we have 2 times. Since the two integers are both positive, so the result will always be positive. So first we have to multiply 2 times 4, the answer is 8. So positive 8. So number 2, negative 3 times 5, positive 5. So again, different sign. So the result of their sign is negative. So we have to multiply, the answer is negative 15. So next, positive 8 times negative 7. So different sign, so the result is negative. Multiply the two integers, the answer is negative 56. Next, negative 9 times negative 5. Again, they have the same sign, both are negative. The result will be positive. So when you multiply, the answer is positive 45. So that's the answer. Let's proceed to division of integers. So in dividing integers, they have the same rule with multiplication. Okay, so kapag dalawang integers ay different signs, so ang isa ay positive, ang isa ay negative, the result will always be negative. So first, you have to divide the two integers. The result is negative 5. Number 2. So again, they are both negative, so the same sign. So, the result will always be positive. So, first, you have to divide the two integers. Then, the answer is positive 6. Then, 16 divided by 2. So, positive. All are positive. So, the result is positive. Then, just divide. 16 divided by 2, it's 8. So, positive 8. Okay, next example, we have negative 20 divided by 4. So, different sign. So, kapag different sign, the result is negative. So, when you divide, the answer is negative 5.